Hi guys, I am here again. Today I have a question for you. Yes, I want to ask you, what do you think about the naturist? You know who they are? They are people that have no problem to take off their clothes and go around naked to be in contact with the nature. Because if you don't know a naturist, now you know I am. Yes, I am Laura. I am an Italian and now British artist living in Bristol after 8 years in the capital in London. And thanks to my work like life model, I have become a naturist. Before I was very ashamed. I still remember when I was in my town in Italy, in my city in Italy, and I was going to the swimming pool. At the end I had to do the shower with other women, and I was saying, oh my god, I need to go there, having a shower with other women and naked like me, I don't like these things. But then I became more confident, and after 3 years of swimming twice a week, I had no more problem to be naked with other women. But when I arrived in England, never I was thinking that I could become a life model. The life model are those people that are in the middle of a room, usually naked, while the artists are drawing their pose, the shape of their body, their face. And you know, in the history of art, all the most important artists have always looked at naked human body. Michelangelo, Leonardo, Da Vinci, many. Nudity is accepted in the world of art. Still now, there are people like me going around and posing naked for the artist while they are drawing the body. But it's not easy, especially at the beginning, when you arrive and you need to take off your dress and go in naked in the middle of the room where you don't know anyone. And I was, before being a life model, a supporting actress and normal photo model, but one friend of mine told me, why you don't try to be a life model? And I said, oh no, I don't want to go. Try, you will be fine, try. So I joined a website that is called Model Reg or Ram. The beginners say Ram. What is Ram? It's the male of the sheep. What is a Ram? I said, oh, he told my friend, you're very idiot. It's a website. But I was at the beginning in this world, in this country. I didn't know English very well. So for me, Ram was the male of the sheep. I said, no, it's an important website. You need to join. So I joined, I had my audition. Still now I remember I was very frightened. I say at the tutor, please let me list my pants. He told me, go, you need to be naked for your artist. So I went in the middle of the room, and I saw that the artists were drawing me without thinking, oh, look at that woman, good. And it was nice. From that moment I felt in love with this work. And from that moment I start to be a naturist. So it means if it's hot and nice and nobody's around that I could upset, I can easily take off my dress and going around naked. And if someone else is naked without any sexual intention, I don't have any problem to be next to other people. Here in UK, it's not easy to go around naked, first of all, because it's very cold. And second, there are not so many places where you can go. I think in the southwest, I need to discover there are some places, but you need the car. Now here around Bristol, I don't think there are so many places where I can go without a car. But anyway, it's nice, this sensation. And I was also published twice on the most important magazine for naturist. Once I did a photo shoot with another guy and a photographer in the middle of the countryside in north of London, around Ruslip, because there is also the countryside in London, it's not just the urban. And the second time, still in London, the same photographer, that is also a friend, asked me to do this photo shoot on my new narrowboat. I bought my narrowboat, you know, I lived 2 years on my narrowboat alone, cruising around the canals of London, and I had just bought my narrowboat, and my friend say, I would like to do a photo shoot for this magazine with you outside the narrowboat completely naked. So I said, my boat is in central London. At that moment I was in Uxbridge, and people, it was like August, people are going around, and it's not easy to be naked when people are around, but we wait the right moment. I asked my friend, there is someone around? I said, no, okay. So I was going out, and he was taking picture of me, and I was published on this magazine, and on the front page they were enthusiastic about my beauty, about also the picture. I want to show you. I am not naked, because you can see is the front page. It's me when I was still blonde. I prefer the color of this hair. I was too much, I don't know, I prefer this color. Anyway, had been on the front page of HAE Naturist, and then also another time. But I can't show the other time because I'm not covered like on the front page of this magazine. Anyway, I'm also, I like writing, you know. I have 2 blogs, one on my website www.lauraartist.com. has been created for a travel blog, but now in this moment with the COVID, blah blah blah, I prefer, yes, I talk about travels, but also about everyday life problems, politics, problems that I have now, the self-employed in UK, because I'm not so happy how they should, me included. Thank you, Boris. And but anyway, I have been published several times on the Sun, yes, once on the Sun. I tell you this story. Last year I write a story about my work like life model, and this work I found through that website called Model Reg, and the journalist called me, so I went to the studios of the Sun. I did my photo shoot, and they published my story. Even if they change a bit, they put something that I have not written to give more glamour in my story, and this I didn't like. I want to be more professional. Instead they add glamour on my story. Anyway, and then I was published. I want to show somewhere the picture, and it was funny because it was like 7 o'clock, and my colleagues sent me a text and say, go, the picture is on the magazine. And it was almost time that closing. So I ran to this shop. Audio, I can't find. Yes, I found, and I asked the guy that was working in the off license to help me to find my picture. But we opened the magazine, and the picture is this. You can see with my bum in the air on the Sun, and the guy did, it's you, it's you. I said, oh yeah, it's me. Why they put this picture? And this guy was so embarrassed. I said, okay, you can pay the newspaper and go away. It was a shock. Anyway, on this magazine newspaper, I'm talking about my work like life model. But anyway, if you go in my blog on my website lauraartist.com, the story about my work are written better better than on the Sun. I say the truth, on the Sun they give space too much to love story and glamour. And yeah, then I have been part also of a calendars here again. I was on these calendars. It was for charity. This guy, I didn't take any money because sometimes I work just also for free, because if the cause is good, I like to do something for free. And if I go back, they put me on practically. Is you can see is written "Welcome to our 2017 not-for-profit charity calendars." This calendar will support Help for Heroes and Alzheimer Research UK. So I was part of the calendar in August 2017, and it was a nice experience. Yes. Then again, I was on the mirror with one of my story. This is the mirror of 2015, yes, and I was talking about modeling, glamour modeling, and here you can see me. I was still blonde. I am here like in a cloud of lights. And here, where I am again talking about my work like model and life model, glamour, naturism. Yeah, if you have never tried to be a naturist, you should try. Maybe it's not for you, but you need to do a try in your life. There are many places, for instance, in France. And in France is more accepted naturism than here in UK. In Italy, even if we have a beautiful sun, a beautiful weather and sea, is a bit sometimes accepted, sometimes no. I went to Maspalomas in Gran Canaria, and Gran Canaria is an amazing place. If you are a naturist, you can go around naked and you are not arrested. That is fantastic. If you are a real naturist, Gran Canaria and the dunes of Maspalomas are really the best. And the place is fantastic. I need to go back. I went in 2016, and now it's already 4 years. With this COVID, I don't know when I will go back, but I should go because it's a nice place. And yeah, and obviously people judge you when they know that you are a naturist, but you are not doing nothing wrong. Just you like to stay naked, and that's all. So leave people talking about that behind your back. You don't care. Do your life. Leave them talking and don't care. Enjoy your life. That is the most important thing. Okay, I will write something on my blog about the naturism soon. And if you are looking for an experienced life model, it's me. You can contact me through lauraartist.com or through Instagram, lauraartist68. I don't use Messenger because Messenger is just a dating website for me, and I don't want to date anyone at the moment. Using a Messenger is stupid for me. And yeah, and I also sell pictures of me modeling, like life model, obviously, high quality picture, and also video where I am modeling. On my website, I am wearing lingerie, because I don't know where my video are going, so I always wear lingerie. Instead, on my profile on OnlyFans, that is called Aura Albern, I am modeling like the professional life model are naked. And you can purchase this video for a few dollars, and you can draw me, or you can book me if you are a group of artists. I have already modeled. Also yesterday I was modeling for an art academy of Bristol, 2 weeks ago for some artists in New Zealand, I can't remember, Canada, France. I'm modeling, you can see this is my flat. I can with lights and I can do the style that you need. I have also lots of props if you need me dressed in a medieval dress or I don't know, need to do a portrait, let me know, and I prepare myself for the session. Okay, thank you very much for listening me, and talk soon. Have a good evening and stay safe. Ciao ciao.